won the Grand Prix of Mexico.
これで優勝が決まりました。
It has probably the best sound of any car I've ever driven or heard, which is saying a lot. I mean, it's special. That to me was the first thing. When I sat here and they fired it up, I didn't have earplugs in. It was pretty intense. But then, to me, driving it on the track, I don't know how to say this, but it drives like a motorbike. It feels like a motorbike. The engine pulls like a motorbike. The gearbox is precise like a motorbike. And one of the guys actually said to me, you can see why motorcycle riders, John Surtees for instance, were so good in this period, because that's what it feels like.
Any sense of the feeling of the car?
Oh yeah, I give it some. Very precise, very precise. But to be in this, I'm really tight in here. But even then, you could feel it. Get a tendency, obviously, to set up to understeer a little bit. And when it's all about carrying speed, there's not enough torque or anything out of the corner. You've got to keep that speed up and use the revs. They said to me beforehand, rev it between 7 and 10, and they were more happy with me revving it higher than low. Doesn't like to be low in the RPM range at all.
It's kind of a flying gas tank.
Yeah, I think, what did they say, 200 litres or something of fuel?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a flying gas tank, absolutely. These guys were, we said it before with Lotus 38, these guys were incredibly brave. And this one's actually got bag tanks in it though, so it's, I guess this was a little ahead of its time.
Would you have liked to race one?
Oh yeah, I would have liked to have definitely had a go. I think it must have been a big challenge for these guys going from the 1.5 litre cars back up to the 3 litre cars and the Cosworth DFVs and that kind of thing. It must have been a completely different skill set to go from one to the other. And being a 65 car, Jimmy Clark would have driven something with a similar level of power to this, and then gone to Indianapolis and jumped in that 4-cam Ford with a Lotus 38. That must have been a hell of a step up. So they were very versatile in that day, and to get in this, to drive such a historically significant car, and a Honda, which obviously is a brand very close to my heart, it's been a lot of fun. The Honda was really all about the engine. That was the biggest thing for me. The noise of the engine, the power delivery of the engine, the positioning of the engine. It was really that, and that dominated the whole day. But a wonderful car to drive.